Hey, what's up, guys? It's Crazy Mike once again. I'm here to talk about ROH and TNA's next pay-per-view Lockdown. Okay, a lot of you people want to look down on ROH like they're not important. Well, let me tell you something right now. ROH has the best storylines in wrestling. I repeat it again, they got the best storylines in wrestling. WWE storylines are for fucking little kids, and when TNA gets a good storyline, they fuck it all up. Let's look at Jimmy Jacobs storyline. Best love storyline ever. And the road of homicide. This guy went through a lot of trials and tribulations and finally winning the title. An inspirational story right there. Another great storyline. Finally, ZZW versus ROH. Every time they met, it was action-packed, and the ending was just great. Samoa Joe has admitted that sometimes ROH pays better than TNA. So you can't really say they're not really there financially. Also, these guys travel to the UK and to Japan and to a lot of states over here in America. I don't see TNA doing that. Guys, on May 12th, I believe, Ring of Honor is hosting a show right here in New York City. It's going to be a lot of top talent. I encourage you guys to try to get down here. This is going to you, Monoxide, and John. If you guys can get over here, please try. If you can't drive, look for some kind of buses or train. I would actually go personally to pick you guys up from the terminal and take you to the show, because I'm confident that when the show's over, you'll love it. Also to Moral Virus, I know you're gonna be there, so if you want to, after the show, we can review it. If you don't, hey, feel free to say no. It won't bother me at all. And one thing I would like you guys to know, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley came back to ROH, so who knows, maybe they might be there. Now on to TNA. Lethal Lockdown. One thing you have to remember, Lethal Lockdown has had one of the greatest matches ever in TNA. Look at Triple X versus AMW. If you haven't seen that match, you cannot call yourself a TNA fan. Major factors in this match are going to be Rhino, because he's going to hit a huge roar. AJ Styles, because did you see the spot he did last year? I don't gotta say more than that. Jeff Jarrett is gonna take someone's fucking head off, and Abyss is either gonna go through thumbtacks, a table, barbed wire, hell, maybe all three. Kurt Angle, he's gonna do a little something here. Last time I seen him in an environment like that was Hell in a Cell, almost 6-7 years ago. Sting, we've seen him in War Games a lot of times. He hasn't really done anything. And Tom Cole not really going to do nothing. Christian, he's going to add drama to the match. Now, take a key note here. The person who gets the pinfall gets a title shot. So it's going to be interesting to see if teammates are going to be fighting each other. Now, on to LAX versus Team 3D. These guys fought each other too many times, but I think all their matches have been good. So I don't see why this match isn't going to be good. However, Team 3D lost too many times to them, and it seems like they're pushing them here, so I think Team 3D is going to go home with the gold. On to the X Division match. Well, a lot of these X Division matches have no ring psychology, and they're just a spot fest, so this match isn't going to be any different. On to the Robert Roode and Eric Young. Okay, it might be okay. No, not Eric Young, P.D. Williams. That match is going to be okay, but don't expect to see a Canadian Destroyer, because it's not going to happen. Gail Kim and Jackie Moore, these are two talented females, and I think they can produce a good match. And on to Christopher Daniels versus Jerry Lynn. Quite frankly, they're two both talented men, and I don't see why they're not going to put on a good match. The blindfold match is going to be stupid. This is how it's going to look like. It's going to be a stupid match. I don't even know why it's on the card. Any other matches on the card, I don't have them at the top of my head, so I can't talk about them. Now, this whole thing that they're doing with Christopher Daniels and Sting, I've seen it before in a company called ROH. They did it with Jimmy Rave and AJ Styles. Just look back on it. Alright guys, that's all my points for today. I don't really have nothing more to say other than I seen the match with Kenta and Morishima for the ROH World title, which I will talk about it in my next video. But one thing I would like to say, the match was only 10 minutes. But it was okay. And see you guys. Wait, one thing I also have to say. This goes to Truth Slayer. Truth Slayer said that ROH comes to New York City, they overbook. Let me tell you something. In a way, they have to. When you go to places like Japan, the United Kingdom, Canada, Mexico, New York City, Chicago, Detroit, and Philadelphia, you gotta bring your A game. So that's why I guess they put so many top superstars in one show in New York City. And another thing you have to understand, here in New York City, we're very critical, okay? We don't really care about good guy versus bad guy. We care about talent and good matches. Which brings me to all you fake ass motherfucking fans here in America. All you people like is size, how strong someone is, how tall someone is, and it's like their abilities don't even matter. That's why you got pieces of crap as champions right now. So it's not wrestling that's fucking up, it's you people. Because a lot of people aren't real fans. That's why you see now you have singers that can't sing for shit and they're famous. Why? Because you fake ass fucking people. You really gotta stop supporting that crap, because it doesn't matter how big, how tall you are. It matters how good of a match you can put on. See you guys next week.